All right, Aries or Aries cross watcher. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. My cord is stuck. No. Let's do a video for us, guys. My fellow Aries or cross watcher. You can reverse this if you need to. That was no mistake here. Somebody feels like they're stuck for sure. And I already did write us some things down, so it makes perfect sense here. They feel stuck. Where does somebody feel stuck here? Well, I think somebody, if you're going to resonate with this message, oh, I'm all snotty this morning. Sorry. I think somebody feels stuck with you. Like wherever the current connection lies between you and another, they feel stuck in that place. They've no idea how to move out of that, if it's even possible. And that's something we're going to cover in the message today. So I'm going to start reading some things that I wrote down. I literally just wrote this. These are things that were coming to me as far as where some of you might be with a person or where they are with you. And the overall energy of this, though, is that wherever somebody is with you, they don't want to stay there. They want to be out of it. They want things to be better between you and them. In fact, the way that things are right now, or maybe they've been like that for a while between you and a person, it's very upsetting. Like they do not like where you and them stand with one another. So I believe somebody's having a difficult time seeing a way forward with you, or seeing a way through, or even like out of whatever current place the two of you are in. Like if this person, let's say you've had issues with a person, okay? Recently or in the past, this is somebody who they have no clue if you can fix it. Y'all, the two of you can fix it. They have no clue, but they want to. Like they hate where it's at. If this is someone you haven't heard from in years, for some reason, I don't know why. Maybe they've had an epiphany. Maybe they've realized, you really are an important connection to them. You really were. I don't know what it is. Maybe they pushed you away and sabotaged it. Maybe you were a nightmare. Maybe you both were. I don't know what happened. But like if this is someone who hasn't heard from you in a while, or y'all were close at one time or cool with each other at least, friends maybe even, or lovers, it just, I don't know, at one time it was like almost maybe they didn't care how it ended up, but they do care. They don't like the way that it is right now, and they want that connection back, but they really genuinely don't think it can happen. Maybe it's because it's been so long. It's been so long, and they've shown you that they don't really care, although I think they do. I think that they didn't know that they did. I'm not making excuses for them. Trust me. It's just what I'm getting. and this isn't going to be for everybody. But for this message, this is someone who either didn't understand or didn't appreciate your energy in their life when they had it. Or, I don't know, maybe. And they took it for granted. I don't know. If this is someone that this has recently happened with and you guys have been having a lot of issues, they have no clue if the issues can be worked on, but they want to try. Now for you, some of you, I gotta be real, you're not interested. You're not interested, and not begrudgingly, I hope not at least. Just more so, I've had to reconcile it myself, how this connection went, and I gave myself closure when it came to this. Like I'm not harboring any ill will. I don't want anything bad to happen to this person, but I'm done. Like some of you are done. Now some of you, I believe you're open, but I don't think you would make the move. I think it would have to be this person, and I think that you would be careful to not, like, I don't think you would go all in, you know what I mean? I think you would take your time. You may be even cool with just being, like, friends or, like, acquaintances with someone now. I don't know if you'd ever get back on the same level. Some of you might. Some of you wouldn't. That's kind of what I'm feeling here, because I just don't feel that you're that... For a lot of you, now some of you are, but it would have to be them. I mean, because some of you, you're not interested. You're not even like pressed about it. It's you've probably put it in the back of your mind and you're moving forward. Kind of like that, when you're done, you're done. And some of you, you're still done, but your heart is still open. Like you still hold a bit of space for someone, but it's very tiny now. You've moved them into a tiny little room in your heart. But it's still there, and I don't know, you may not want to let them all the way in again, but you're probably open to letting someone know, I don't want anything bad to happen to you, and just sitting down and having a conversation. But again, I don't think it would be on you starting it, you initiating, there you go, the conversation. And some of you do want someone back, or whether it's a friend or a love. That's a very small group of you. I don't feel it strongly in this message. And I still think in that situation you would want them to fight for it, like show what you mean to them, because perhaps they didn't fight for it before. They didn't show you anything but out, the door. Okay, if this is someone interested in you, like someone you may have never had you were never with. Okay, if this is someone interested in you, they may see you as on your own journey, whatever that means, whether you've told them directly or they just know. They know of you. They know that you are kind of doing your own thing right now. You're focused elsewhere. This also bothers somebody. I mean, they're trying to respect your space and that you have a right to be on your own journey. But, it bothers them that you seem to not be fazed by their existence. You seem to not be fazed by their presence. It doesn't mean that's true. Some of you, it might be because you don't know who this is. It's a complete stranger. It's like a secret admirer, but they don't even approach you because they know you've let it be known, or somehow they know that you're on your own journey. But it bums them out a little bit because they're like, man, I really am interested in Aries or Cross Watcher, but they're still trying to get over their ex, or they're working through some things, or they're overcoming addictions. They're working on their health now. They're more focused on their family, their career, things like that. So they're not even going to try. And some of them have been trying or are trying, but they may feel like to no avail, it's not working, and it bums them out a little bit. Again, I think these people still probably understand you have your right to do your own thing, but it makes them really sad. I'm telling you, like, somebody really wants you in their life, or they want you back in their life, or they want to keep you in their life, but they're currently losing you right now. I mean, whatever way it goes, and it's very upsetting. I'm talking very upsetting. Upsetting is an understatement here. It's like, unless this is you, my baby, and it's reversed, some of you could be upset because, or this is maybe something you experienced in the past. You may have really wanted to be in someone's life, and it was like they'd let everybody else in their life but you, or they let nobody in their life, including you, and or I mean, this could even happen to people who are in relationships. You can be in relationships with people all day, but they don't really let you in. It's like you're in a relationship, but you're alone. So whichever way this goes, this could have even been you again in the past, where you really wanted somebody here to let you in, like you let them in, but they didn't. And so therefore, it hurt you, and you got tired of hurting, and you ended a connection, or they ended it, but you accepted it. You got to where you surrendered to it, you accepted it, and now you could be at a place where maybe it's the tables are turning, and this person is realizing, hey, I don't have any problem with Aries or Cross Watcher, and I would like us to reconnect and be cool, or be back in each other's lives, or get back together. It depends. But you're done. I feel like you're done for a lot of you because, you held out so much hope before. You're basically like holding our breath. You're not holding your breath anymore. Yeah, that's where we're at. That's the message today. Wow. I thought it would take a little bit longer. So ultimately, I do see somebody wanting to talk to you, but it's just a matter of either, are you willing? Would you respond? And even like if you would respond, how would you respond to this? Are you open? Do you still hold space? Do you hold any space for them? Can we take baby steps to move in a better direction? Do you even give a shit about me anymore? How would you feel if I reached out to you? Do you hate me? Like, somebody may even wonder if you hate them. That's not for everybody, but somebody may wonder if you hate them. And would it even matter? Would it even matter if I connected? Like, they're pretty like depressed. Now there's varying degrees. Some people are not that bent out of shape about this, but it does make somebody sad. It's somebody sad, like really sad. And let me tell you why, because at one point I don't believe a lot of you this is a secret admirer, only because I truly feel it. I feel it in my being. I feel it in my core, in my bones, in my blood, in my skin. I feel it that deeply, that you and this person had enough of a connection where you had a lot of fun together at times. Now, it might have bad times too, I don't know. But you had a lot of fun together. Like, you laughed together, you lightened their life, okay? Like, vice versa, if it's reversed. You lit this person up, you did. They would be lying to themselves if they said that they didn't have good memories with you. Abso-fucking-lutely. They have great memories with you. And that's why it's so upsetting. Because there is a bond. I mean, you can say all day, you know what, no, I don't. Okay, this is an example. It's the first one coming to me. You can say all day, you know, I don't have my wedding dress in the closet. There's because you haven't opened that closet in 3 years. But the closet is still holding that wedding dress. Okay, the closet is still, or maybe you've opened the closet, but it's way in the back, you know, or maybe it's at your mom's or your dad's. Okay, why am I getting this? I don't know. It's just an example. But we could say all day, no, it's not there. It's not there. But the truth isn't the fucking dress is in the closet. So someone could say all day, or even you know, ignore the fact that you two did have a bond at one time, a very strong bond, and good times and memories together. For a lot of you, that's why I don't think it's somebody new. But if it is somebody new, I think you still shared a close connection to a degree. You know, I don't know how deep y'all got, but you still shared some moments, maybe romantically. I don't know. But anyway, it's like trying to pretend that something isn't there, but it is there. Ultimately, I think somebody wants you back in their life, or they want to keep you in their life, or it's killing them. I'm telling you, it's like really sad. It's sad. I think there's different degrees of how this is going to go. There's different people watching this. Some of you, depending on how deeply you got with this person, it's fucking killing them. I'm talking, it's killing them. They're not in a good place right now. They're actually really not in a good place. And they would be in a better place if they felt like there was some sort of chance here or hope that you two could at least be cordial or get along or something like that, you know. Ultimately, deep down, I think they still hold out faith that it could be more, but they'll take cordial if that's all they can take. At least that, where we don't hate each other and we're not like ignoring each other and it's always a fight and it's always this drama and you can't stand me and you hope you know what I mean. I'm not going to take it there. But some people, it's like, it's not like they're devastated. It's just kind of like, no, this really sucks. Like, I think somebody's just now realizing how special you are to them and that you were, you know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know what happened, but they're coming to terms with the fact that they actually do have deeper love for you than maybe they knew at the time. And maybe it's after everything or other things or a certain thing, or maybe even something between y'all has failed. But things have begun to happen in this person's life. Maybe things got in the way even. Maybe it's anything could have gotten in the way. Could have been another person, could have been their lifestyle, could have been addictions, could have been other people's words, it could have been their own negativity, it could have been their playboy, playgirl lifestyle. It could have been anything. Could have been all the above. It could have been mental illness. I mean, it could be anything. But it's like they're almost like maybe someone's having I don't know. I don't want to call it a rude awakening because it doesn't feel like an awakening. No. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know why it doesn't feel like that. To be real, what this feels like is it almost feels like this person's kind of meant to experience what they're experiencing right now emotionally. It's not just you they're experiencing this over, it's other things that are really kind of hitting them. And I'm almost wondering if they're meant to go through this right now to have the awakening. That's why I'm not feeling it yet. You know how when we've had certain things happen to us, and we'll continue to have them the rest of our life, but you know, when we've had certain things, at the time we don't obviously see why we're having to experience it. And some of the things we never do see why. It's like, I could have gone my whole life and never have experienced that. But some of the things we can look back and say, I'm really glad that I had that breakdown. I'm glad that I had that emotional breakdown, that mental breakdown. I'm glad that I went through rock bottom. I'm glad that I did, because that's when I really decided to start fighting for things. And a lot of times, not for everybody, but for me, coming from an I place, like losing things and suffering is how I learn, unfortunately. But that's how I learn, and or at least how I have learned. Hope I don't always have to learn that way, but you never know. And I think somebody could be at that place This person could be cold at times, like really, really cold, very cold, where they're in a place where they, at least they come off like they don't really feel much, or kind of like, no, but I do think somebody does. Whoever this is, now it's not for everybody. I'm telling you, this message is not for everybody. Some people really are and could give a fuck less what happens to you. And then they get in a spot like this and they just want some attention. They don't really give a shit, you know what I mean? Like, they may be sad they lost you, but, or whatever. But it's not that they genuinely care. I don't feel that here, to be real. I don't feel that here. I could be wrong, though. But I don't feel that in this message. I feel that this is somebody who, no matter how they act on the outside and whatever, I'm sorry, but I think this person does realize your value. After the fact. Should I call this message after the fact? After. I mean, I get it though. I don't know what's happened between you and this person. Some of you, again, it could be someone new. You know what I mean? Like maybe someone new is filling the distance between the two of you or something. Is maybe like really sad about it because you feel like unattainable or unreachable or something. Emotionally, mentally, physically, I don't know. But maybe they're seeing like, I don't know, they could even be upset with themselves. Somebody could be upset with themselves, which would also imply that they're kind of upset with you. I don't know. I don't want to get, this would last forever. Let me look up after the fact. After the fact meaning.
Here's the definition of after the fact. After the committing of a crime.
It's not the definition I'm looking for. After an event has taken place, basically. So after something's taken place already, after a period of whatever someone's realizing. This hurts me more than I care for you, or I love you, or I'm in love with you, or I'm still in love with you, I've always been in love with you, or you're the one. Like someone's realizing something after the fact. So now I'm gonna go. I think we got it. All right, Aries, thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.